welcome back to season 2, episode 1 of Ask Jenn. So listen, y'all know I've been going on for a long time. Last time I talked to y'all, we was talking about Christmas. It is literally Memorial Day as we record. So it's been 6 months, 6 long months of y'all not asking me no questions, but it's okay. Your homegirl is back. So I've been really busy. Of course, per usual, I'm on somebody's podcast. I've been hosting a ton of events. My first live show just passed in April. I turned 30, big TT status, and of course, people in the streets, in the club, at home, online, everybody's still asking me questions. So, per usual, I'm back with the questions that you all have submitted. I'm so happy that I was able to still be able to connect with you guys in different ways, and that y'all all still trust me to answer some questions. But first, let's get into something that's a little big but kind of small. I don't know who needs to hear this, but save your motherfucking money, okay? The recession is here. The shit Jeezy was talking about is present. The stuff that happened in 08, 09 done ran its ass back. So, all y'all know is gas prices high as hell. The price of living is high as fuck. I done warned y'all last season this shit was coming. I'll be telling y'all I got foresight. But we got to get through this recession together. So I just wanted to give y'all some quick, easy, tangible ways that we all can get through this recession and hopefully make it out on the other side. Tip number 1. I know, hustle, 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 but if you don't already have a second stream of income, find you another one. Drop shipping, tutoring some kids, selling some pussy. What I would suggest is, though, if your second stream of income require you driving your car, making money to buy gas money is not a good idea. So I would say cut that one out. But whatever you got to do to get you a second stream of income, do that. The second thing that I would suggest is we need to lean into each other and depend on community. So I'm talking we need to do some ride shares, some potlucks. We need to borrow things from each other, some maybe bartering of services. If you see me repeat an outfit on the gram, don't say nothing about it because I'm trying to save money by not buying another outfit. We all need to lean on each other to save each other some, a little dollars and cents in this really rough time. And the third tip I have for y'all is start stealing. Start stealing. Y'all need to be stealing. First of all, these companies have been stealing money from us for the past 2 years for sure, and ain't no telling how long before that. Price gouging in the name of inflation. I am watching my politicians waste my tax dollars, not passing no laws, not doing nothing. Everybody's stealing from me. It's time for us to start stealing back. Please steal from corporations only, not individuals. But baby, next time you in self-checkout and you need some deodorant, make sure you scan it up as a banana, okay? We all need to start stealing. If we all start stealing together, we all can't go to jail. So just start taking shit. So like I said before, this recession is coming, but just be kind, understand that everybody don't have it the way that they used to. Things are changing. You might not have the extra money to be able to spend the way you did, but everybody please save their money. And I hope to see y'all on the other side. So I'm so glad y'all ain't let this break get y'all down because y'all came back with some really good questions. So I'm going to get into them right now. The first one is my personal favorite question that I get all the time, and I love telling y'all what to do. So I'm going to answer this on camera so y'all don't ask me it no more. Because I hear this question all the time. How do you balance motherhood and work? Do you feel like your career took a backseat once you found out you were pregnant? So this question I love because the story is like really, really personal. So after I had my daughter Claire, I had just started a new job right before I had her. I want to say I went on maternity leave after being at the job for like maybe a month. When it was time for me to come back, I had to take Claire to daycare and I had to start going to work again. My performance at work was so poor because at that time I didn't know I had undiagnosed postpartum anxiety. So me being away from my daughter made me panic severely. So while she was at daycare, I was always calling the daycare, checking on her, always checking the log, always checking the cameras. And unfortunately, my work performance suffered. And what ended up happening is I would come home and I would complain to Dan all the time about how much I hated my job. And looking back, I didn't really hate my job. I just really hated being away from Claire. He would encourage me to quit all the time, but I've never been dependent on a man like ever. And I never had not worked. So like stopping to work just to take care of Claire was something that was completely unfamiliar with me. But one day I came to work and I just was not feeling it. I went to my manager office and was like, yeah, this is going to be my last day. So after that, I took 4 months off of work, 4 complete months off of work. It was just me and Claire. Dan was going to work every day. Thank God that I had somebody so supportive that still wanted to help me out and pay the bills during that time. But what it did, of course, was create a 4 month gap in my resume, which is kind of crazy when I just graduated from grad school, maybe like 2 years before, hadn't really worked in my career before. So it created an issue. My career absolutely took a back seat, but I got very, very lucky. I had applied for a job that was completely overqualified for. And the person who was in the director management position saw my resume and reached out to me and was like, hey, I know you applied to this position, but I'm leaving this job next month because I'm going to work for myself. I think you would be a very good person to fill my shoes. And it just redeemed me because I took all this time off to be a mom. I'm thinking like that's all I'm going to be. But this person calling me and my skills speaking so highly that somebody called me to offer me a job that I never even applied for was literally all the redemption that I needed. And that took me to the moon. The position in my career that I have now is something that I never saw myself doing. I'm doing all the management things that I thought I was going to do, a lot of supervisory work. It really is that position that somebody took on a chance on me to give is what projected my career. So when you talk about balance, I think the main thing is, as you can listen to my story, is having a supportive partner, somebody who knows that you have goals and aspirations for yourself and your career and your life, and someone who is willing to make sure you get there no matter what, even if that includes you taking 4 months off to get your stuff together. Also understanding that taking a break is fine, and being a mom is a job. There are skills that you have and you can transfer those skills into the workplace. But like I just mentioned, making sure that you have someone who is supportive with you, whether that's your family member, your child's parent, and making sure that they recognize that your career goals extend far past you being a mom. I feel like that's the best way to be able to balance motherhood and career. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Being a mom in the workplace is hard. I know my job get tired of me leaving out the job 3 times a week to make sure I pick my daughter up from school early, or if she's sick, being the person to go get her. But being a mom is for life, and whatever career you got, that's temporary. I be telling y'all to ask me about jobs, and I'm glad I just got a question about a job, but we back to the men, because y'all always ask me questions about men. What are some signs that women can look for when wanting to shoot their shot with a guy? 1, make sure he's single. You know, if you have a wedding ring on, you probably should not shoot no shot at him. Also, if he is at the bar with another woman that don't look like his mama, probably do not shoot a shot at him. So one thing that I can reference is if he often posts things by himself, you know, that's probably a single man. So see if you can shoot your shot at him. If he ever mentions wanting a relationship or wanting to take somebody out on dates or not having someone to do things with, that's probably somebody you can shoot your shot at. But also, women just need to get more fearless. If you like him, shoot at him. If you think he's cute, shoot at him. If you want to have his baby, shoot at him. Do not be scared to talk to these men. They all are soft. They all need somebody just like you. If you know he is single, shoot at him. There is nothing for you to be scared of. So what are some signs that women can look for when wanting to shoot at the shot at the guy? Make sure he's single. That's all I can say. Make sure he's single. Oh, and he like women. That's important if you a woman. If you're not, shoot your shot anyway. Wonderful question. The men I meet are horrible at planning dates. I get approached a lot, but when it comes to actually going out, guys act slow. What am I doing wrong? You are not being assertive. And I know sometimes like being the person who always plans dates gets annoying. But at the same time, if the guy you are dating never plans dates, but you like to be taking on dates, maybe that's not the guy you should be dating. Possibly look for when you meet somebody and you ask them all those questions like, what's your favorite color? You got kids, you got a dog. Ask them like, what's the nicest thing you ever did for your ex? Or what's the most extravagant date you ever been on? Or what's your favorite holiday? What do you do for that holiday? See if this is a person who thinks planning things and having dates and going out on all of those good things are really important. And you have to kind of pick up if they don't think so, this is probably not the person for you. Also, start putting stuff in their ear. If you know you like to drink and have a good time, tell him, I would love to go on a bar crawl, or I would love to go to a wine tasting. Or if you love concerts, all my favorite artists is going in town, I would love to do that. So plant in his ear that, hey, I want to do these things, even though he's not the one asking you. Once you kind of give him that hint, he'll trick himself into thinking it's his idea. Even if he don't ask you to do things, making these hints kind of plants in his head that it was his idea. So just be more assertive and ask what you're looking for. But if the guys that you want to date do not like to plan dates, but you like to go on dates, you got to stop dating those guys. They might be fine, but they could be lazy. You don't deserve laziness. You deserve life. Oh, this one. I stayed after an ultimatum. That is it. No question. Play it myself. Absolutely, babe. Good luck. Good luck. Ultimatum and still stayed. Stop. Why did you play with yourself like that? That was like, girl, please. Good luck. Okay, this is a long one. I love when y'all send me long questions because it makes me think that y'all think I care. I like it. So there's this dude. Okay, there's always a dude. We've been kicking it for quite a while, but he has zero interest in being anybody's man, let alone mine. Red flag. He says it's because he doesn't have anything to offer anybody in a relationship, but he does. Or the relationship things. All of them, period. I feel like that's quite an important thing to note. Like the only thing missing is a title. And I know titles don't really offer any additional safety beyond what I have with him, but am I tripping for being upset about this and wanting more? Because my needs are being met financially, romantically, etc., except for that one little thing. So, this is not really a question, but I'm pretty sure this man has dated multiple people. So him doing all of these things for you without a title kind of does not mean anything because it seems like he's just doing it with multiple people. That's why he doesn't really want to put a name on it. Specifically because he has all your interests. You guys are doing things together. And you have everything except for the title. Also, people say titles don't add any additional security. People do not go to school for 10 years to get doctor behind their name because titles do not mean everything. People is not getting hundreds and thousands of dollars in debt to put A, B, C, D, E, F, G behind their name because titles do not mean anything. Titles mean everything. Don't let nobody trick you into mistaking your space in their life because titles don't really mean anything. I feel like his hesitancy to put a name on whatever you guys are doing is a bit red flag. But if you like what he's doing and wants to continue doing it without a title, go ahead. But if a title means everything to you, this is probably not the man for you. Or like I recommend to girls, give an ultimatum. If he don't step, he gotta go. Good luck. This question is spicy. Y'all ready? How do I tell the new man I'm dating that I have an OnlyFans page with my ex? I make a lot of money. I know that's right. And don't want to stop just because it's just business. So listen, you have to tell him immediately. I don't know how you tell him, but you have to tell him now. If the OnlyFans page is with your ex, still having sex with your ex and you have a man is really important. So him not knowing that you have an OnlyFans page is one red flag because you having sex behind his back, which is, I think is a no-no in most relationships. I don't know your situation, so if you I'm sorry if I misspoke. But it being your ex is a very big problem. So if you make a lot of money, if this is what I would personally do. Hey, babe, I know we just got in a relationship. Everything is going well. I think this is awesome. But I don't think we should move forward before I give you this piece of information. I do make money off of my OnlyFans page. And our OnlyFans page is with my ex. We make amazing content together. I make $300,000 a year off this OnlyFans page. If you want me to stop doing this OnlyFans page, you need to give me $300,000 a year. That's how I would approach it. If you have any other suggestions, I feel like you should go that route. But me and our temporary money is for a lifetime. So good luck. This question is long. It's so long that it sticks out the side of my cards. How do you feel about entitled friends? I had a friend that said they really wanted to do music, but was never serious about it. Never really brought it up, honestly. But even then, I introduced them to damn near everybody, and yet they held it over my head when we got into an argument stating, you knew I wanted to do music and could have helped me. But I never said anything because I know you don't like that, and I don't center my friendships around things like that. So this music thing lost me because I don't have any musician friends, but I'm just going to go back to the original question. How do you feel about entitled friends? I don't feel a way about entitled friends because I'm weird, and y'all know, watching me and watching the show, I love friendships. Whatever I have to offer, my friends and my friendships, they have at their disposal. So if my friend says that they want to sell popsicles, I'm sourcing the best popsicle stick seller. I'm trying to find the best branding for them. But as far as entitlement, I feel like you need to make sure that you put a limit on how much help and support that you are willing to provide to help a friend pursue a dream or goal. So people don't feel entitled to your energy, or people don't feel like that you have to do something for them or with them because you have this connection. So when we go back to your example about music, and you said that you introduced them to almost everything or everybody that you knew dealt with the music industry or what have you, you did your job. So if they want anything beyond that, they need to work harder. Tell them to put up a SoundCloud, have them put somebody good in a music video, tell them to put it on all the screens in the Apple Store. Anything outside of that is not on you, so don't really worry about that. I would say good luck. Entitlement, I feel like in general, is just a misplaced energy. It's somebody who is not working hard enough and feels like, because I'm not working hard enough and there are people who love me, they should be working just as hard or even harder for me. And that's not how life goes. We already know capitalism gonna suck a bitch dry. Somebody working harder than you already working harder for yourself, that only work for billionaires, so we ain't got it. So that was my last question. I'm so happy that you guys are back for season 2. I have so much more in store for y'all. More business, more mess, more questions, more answers. So if you are ever wondering how this recession is going, and I tell y'all billionaires have lost $115 billion, what would Jenn do? Jenn would say, run. Woo! Scared of y'all. Bye.